Sir, Namaskar, sir. Vice Chancellor,
Good,
sir.
good morning,
SF
sir.
Mahapatra, good morning.
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
very
sir.
good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining this inaugural session. So, Dr. Shalini, can we start now? And sir has already joined.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We
Yes.
will
Like
start.
participants also, they are still joining, and they will keep on joining.
Yes, sir.
We can start. Sir, with your permission.
Yeah, please start. Please start.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Let's start this inaugural session. Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Registrar, Finance Officer, Librarian, Dean, School of Professional Studies, Professor S.S. Mahapatra, the resource persons, head of the departments, faculty members, and the participants of this FDP program. A very warm good morning to all of you. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all on behalf of Department of Management on the occasion of 5 days online FDP on improving personal effectiveness at workplace, sponsored by AICTE Atal Academy, New Delhi. To be an efficient and dedicated and also the smart decision maker is the desire of every employee working in any organization. People face a lot of challenges at the workplace, such as stress, work pressure, meeting deadlines, effective communication, technical requirements, and so on. During this Corona time period, this effectiveness, these measures of effectiveness have become an inevitable requirement. This FDP is designed in such a way that it may help the people in improving the personal effectiveness at workplace by addressing such issues during the upcoming 5 days of this training session. We have received the applications from more than 200 academicians, including the assistant professors, associate professors, and professors as well, practitioners from the corporate sector, the school teachers as well, the PGT and TGT school teachers, covering almost all the states of India. Therefore, the participants represents a mini India in a true sense. Discipline wise also we have the diversity among the participants. The various disciplines to which the participants belong to include engineering, commerce, management, life sciences, social sciences, physical sciences, health sciences, language and literature, medical sciences, and library sciences. We have invited the eminent resource persons from the academics as well as from the industry with rich experience in their field and who are known for delivering the similar content on the assigned topics. I hope that the content of the FDP shall be of great use in improving the personal effectiveness and will address the issues and challenges faced by the diverse group of participants. With this brief note, once again, I welcome you all and wish a happy interactive learning for the next 5 days of this FDP through online mode. Thank you very much. Now I request Professor S.S. Mahapatra, Dean, School of Professional Studies, to address the participants during this inaugural session.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Krishna. Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Professor Avinash Khare, respected Registrar, other statutory officers in the form of Professor Paswan, Finance Officer, our librarian, the Controller of Examinations, esteemed resource persons, heads of the department of various of Sikkim University, Dr. Krishna Murari, head of the Department of Management, coordinator of the FDP, Dr. Salini Gupta, other distinguished guests, my colleagues and dear participants. At the outset, I would like to thank Dr. Salini Shukla, coordinator of the FDP, and and all the members of management department for organizing this 5 days online FTP on improving personal effectiveness at workplace. We are also thankful to Atal Academy for providing this platform and creating an opportunity for training and exchange of experiences by the participants and resource persons. I asked myself many questions like how to increase personal effectiveness. Is there any relationship between working environment and personal effectiveness? The answer is definitely yes. Recently, the world has changed dramatically, and without well trained, well developed, well appreciated, and well managed human resources, modern organizations cannot meet the challenge of the globalized competition. For educational institutions to teach the most up to date and industry relevant skills, and for businesses to hire employees with the right set of skills, it is important for them to stay tuned to the fast changing dynamics of job landscape. In this sense, this FDP will provide a good platform to increase, or it will address also the issues like how to increase the personal effectiveness in days ahead. Sometimes I see this thing, the history and the effectiveness of many good organizations. Like Toyota believes that first line employees can be more than cogs in a soulless manufacturing machine. They can be problem solvers, innovators, and change agents. While American companies relied on staff experts to come up with process improvement, Toyota gives every employee the skill, the tools, and the permission to solve problems. Toyota's real advantage is its ability to harness the intellect of ordinary employees. So the ordinary employees definitely can do also sometimes extraordinary result. Apple has managed to retain a casual working environment and registered in a real push for policies and procedures or dress code or time sheet. No dress code, no time sheet, all relaxed type. They continue to create a common desire, energy, and enthusiasm to develop great products and to overcome their competition. That is their unique point of Apple company. Today, Apple has about 35,000 permanent employees, yet continues to retain a culture of innovation through their human resource practices. They hire, reward, and recognize employees for common desire, energy, and enthusiasm to create great products. They encourage employees not to be afraid to fail. There is no punishment for failure. That is a great thing for Apple. So you are likely to commit mistake, and even if there is a mistake, no punishment will be there. Google encourages their engineers to spend 20% of their time working on projects of their choice. From Fortune to Glassdoor, Google is consistently ranked as the best company to work in the world. Google's philosophy is that with the right tool, you can attract the best talent and develop happier and more productive employees. With these HR efforts, Google's leadership is recognized worldwide. Similarly, Boston Consulting Group is well known for its extensive training programs. Many newcomers graduate to leadership positions within a very short duration of time because of early training. Mentorship and open door communication policies with leadership allows for creative freedom and the confidence to share ideas. The point is very crystal clear. With proper strategy, the company or the organization at workplace, the personal effectiveness can be engineered. It can be engineered through the application of right strategies. I am very, very confident the FDP will be very useful and it has a lot of practical utility, and all the sessions will be very fruitful and there will be good learning outcome and value addition to the participants. I thank the entire management department for organizing this FTP. I congratulate Dr. Krishna Murari and also especially Dr. Salini Shukla, coordinator of the program. And thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to speak and to share my ideas. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your thought-provoking address to the participants. Now, I would like to request Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, for his inaugural address. Before I invite him for the inaugural address, I would like to give a brief introduction. However, Professor Avinash Khare, Vice Chancellor of Sikkim University, does not require any introduction in the field of academics. He is such a great personality and a well-known academician in the field of physics. Having more than 3,000 citations to his research papers, he has been popular in the international scientists community as well. Professor Avinash Khare joined Sikkim University in 2018, and he has been an inspiration for all of us towards doing such programs and organizing frequently in all the departments. With this brief note introduction, sir, I request you to deliver your inaugural address to the participants. Professor Avinash Khare,
Yes.
Vice Chancellor, Sikkim University.
Thank you, Dr. Krishna Murari. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So, Dean of the School of Professional Studies, Professor Mahapatra, Head of the Department, Dr. Krishna Murari, all the other HODs who are present here, the Ds who are present here, Finance Professor, Professor Paswan, Controller of Examination, Mr. Mohan, Librarian, Dr. Shriram, all the other invited guests and participants from all over the country. At the outset, on behalf of Sikkim University, I would like to welcome you all to this 5-day program, a 5-day faculty development program on improving personal effectiveness at workplace. I would like to congratulate the Department of Management, Dr. Krishna Murari, and particularly the coordinator, Dr. Shalini Shukla, for organizing this program. I think that this program, the topic, as the topic implies, improving personal effectiveness, is something which cuts across disciplines. It is not related to only management. All of us who are in administration, all of us who are interacting with public, every day, members of public, increasing personal effectiveness becomes very important. Not only to interact with your clients and with people whom you deal with, but also in your workplace, because then only you will be able to provide a conducive environment for your employees to bring out their best. So the topic of the FDA, of this FDA, 5-day FDA, is really very, very relevant. And I was wondering that this is a 5-day program and there are lecturers from resource persons from all over the country. I was wondering, Dr. Krishna Murari, that if I had a topic, if I had a list of talks which they were delivering, maybe I could come one day or one of these days and take a lesson or two on how to increase my own personal effectiveness, because this is something very important. Competitive environment is actually putting immense pressure not only on organization, but also on individual lives. Everyone is working to increase its competitiveness and effectiveness by increasing their insight into themselves. Thus, insights and development connections between thoughts and practices improves the functioning in every domain of personal effectiveness, in every domain of life. Personal effectiveness plays a very significant role, not only in professional life, but also in personal life. The present FDP is very pertinent in contemporary scenario where new normals imposing different challenges in personal as well as in professional life. By working on personal effectiveness, individuals can get better understanding of their talents, skills, and potential. They learn how to use all these optimally with less effort. Participants can identify which skills they lack and need to develop in order to achieve their goals efficiently and effectively. I'm told that in this FDA, in this program, there are about 200 faculty members and participants from all over the country. That shows that the relevance of the topic. I think it's so relevant. That's why there are so many participants here. And the resource persons also, I see there are very eminent people from very eminent institutes like NIT, Allahabad, Assam University, Allahabad University, Lucknow University. And there are people from startup enterprises and many more. And when I look at the content, the kind of topics which are being covered in this program, like pre-SWOT analysis, getting focused and how you work, effective communication skills, developing your assertiveness and confidence, persuading and influencing others, handling difficult situations, improving time and task management skills, developing personal effectiveness, manage priorities to improve results, etc. If you look at this list, these are all relevant not only to people in management, to everybody who's in administration, because he has to do many of these things. He has to imbibe, he has to inculcate effective communication skills, he has to develop his assertiveness and confidence. Then only he can extract the best out of his employees and can provide a very conducive environment for employees. As Professor Mahapatra has emphasized, some of the many world-known companies like Google and Apple have actually done that. So I think the relevance of the topic, improving personal effectiveness, is really very, very important. And as I have said time and again, it cuts across disciplines. All of us have to, to use some of these techniques to improve our effectiveness. Let me see if I can find time in the coming days to attend a lecture or two and develop my own personal effectiveness. I look forward to that. Once again, I congratulate the Department of Management, especially Dr. Shalini Shukla and Professor Dr. Krishna Murari, for organizing this FDA on a very relevant subject. And I'm sure, looking at the list, looking at the list of resource persons and the topic covered, that you're going to have a very exciting 5-day program on this. So with that, I'll end my speech and I hope you extract the best of this faculty development program to improve your own personal effectiveness. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insightful and encouraging words to us as well as to the participants. Definitely, this program will benefit the participants in improving their personal effectiveness and addressing the various issues and challenges which cropped up during the corona time and even before the corona crisis. So I hope that the content of this program will definitely address and help the participants in improving their personal effectiveness and efficiency at the workplace. As you expressed your desire to attend one or two programs, this shows the importance of the topic,
Yes,
because the participants will definitely be enriched. And I would welcome if you can get time to attend one or two sessions as per your desire.
I'll look forward to that. I'll look forward to that.
Yes.
Get me a list. I'll ask you to give me a program,
Schedule.
program, and then
I'll give you, sir. We'll provide you the schedule. Thank you very much, sir, for your inaugural address. Now I would request Dr. Shalini Shukla, the coordinator of this FDP 5 days online program, to propose a vote of thanks. Dr. Shalini Shukla.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes, you are
Okay.
audible.
So, okay. A warm and cherished morning to our most valued honorable chief guest, Professor Avinash Kare, Vice Chancellor, Sikkim University, Gangtok, qualified teachers, participants, my dear colleagues, and everyone who's ever present here. It is my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who provided their support to make this FDP really possible. On behalf of Dr. Krishna Murari, Head Department of Management, Sikkim University, and all colleagues of my department, first of all, my sincere thanks to Almighty God for making today's inaugural event a grand success. By His blessings and grace, we are able to make the event what it is. On behalf of my department, I give a really heartfelt vote of thanks to our chief guest, Professor Avinash Kare, who spent his busiest time gracing the occasion. Today, we had the opportunity to hear your thoughts, sir, and this is definitely encouraging to us in our upcoming future events. I sincerely thanks to our Dean, School of Professional Studies, Professor Mahapatra, sir, for kindly accepting the invitation and gracing the inaugural function. Your thoughts and have enlightened our minds and shows us a new path, sir. Thanks to all speakers, resource person for adorning the occasion and giving the acceptance for sharing their opinion and wisdom in 5 days Atal sponsored FDP on improving personal effectiveness at workplace. We have been fortunate to have some of the eminent person from academia, industry, working in different domains. And I'm sure that attending this workshop or FDP will definitely benefit the participants in short run as well as in long run. I am very much thankful to the sponsors of this FDP, and without their generous financial support, it would not be even possible to organize this FDP. So I'm very much thankful to Atal Academy for sponsoring this workshop. And I'm sure that Sikkim University will continue to get generous support from Atal Academy in future also. Last but not the least, I acknowledge the unwavering support received from my head, faculty, staff member, administration, and financial section. Thank you so much, and welcome to all for this upcoming sessions on FTP, on improving personal effectiveness. Thank you. So.
Okay then.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you,
Shalini.
sir.
Am I audible?
Thank you, Mahapatra sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
Avinash,
ma'am.
sir.
Okay,
Thank
then.
you,
Thank you.
Vice
All
Chancellor,
the
sir.
best.
Also, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much,
All
sir,
the best for your.
for joining
Thank you.
us and
Thank you, sir.
blessing us with your kind words.
Thank you.
And we look forward with the participant. Registrar, sir, thank you very much for joining. And we are thankful for your presence. And now, Dr. Shalini, you can brief
Yes, sir.
the participants for the upcoming session at 10
Yes, sir.
o'clock, and
Yes,
you can
sir.
start with the next things.
Okay. Okay. So participants, you have a separate.
Okay, then.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mahapatra.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, Krishna.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Dear participants, there is a separate link for recurring sessions. This is special link for inaugural session. You all are requested to join the recurring session link, and we will share the link in the WhatsApp. And we have also shared the link on your respective email IDs. So please join the next session by Dr. Mridula Mishra. She will be taking the first session on the SWOT analysis. So participants, you can leave this meeting and join the recurring meeting link. Thank you.
All the best to all the participants and happy learning. Now you may leave this meeting and join this next session's meeting later.
We are